So we're going to do, basically the same thing as you did on your other horse. You don't know this horse, so you have to keep him in front of your leg out of the turn, but don't rush him. A lot of people have the wrong idea. They start rushing the horse because they're nervous that the horse might look or stop, but that's exactly the wrong approach. You have to stay behind him, have him in front of your leg, but don't rush them. Excellent ride. Beautiful ride. Fantastic. Very good. Great. Super. Magnus realized that 6 is a little bit direct to number 3, and so he was aware of it and he went right to it. Good. Excellent. Super. Very good. Excellent. Good. Really good. Oh, that's okay. Okay, very good. Very good ride. Very good. So, the biggest problem with this horse, which you probably realize now, is a little bit his front end. At the beginning of the course was a super example of how well we trained him in the warm-up rig, because he jumped the beginning of the course beautifully, but then his front end got worse and worse as the course goes on. So if you were to ride this horse again, for instance, when I would walk a course, I would walk the course and I would think to myself, well, his front end's going to get a little worse as the course goes on, and I would pick somewhere in the course to slow the horse down, to rebalance him, to readjust, to try to get him back to where he was when I had him just as I walked in the ring. That's why he had the fault there. He started to lose his front end a little bit down this line, and then he got, over his shoulder and had the rail there. So these are things that I learned, and then when I'm walking the course, I think, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I have a long way to go to this double 6AB. I got to make sure I get my balance back, get the horses together again, his front end under control, and then try to jump that again, and then continue the course and see if that works. These are the little things you learn when you ride these new horses, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put this vertical up a couple, because we're going to really emphasize the fact, two higher please, that one of the major important things about jumping a vertical oxer combination with every horse, but in particular with one with a bad front end, is to really just concentrate on the vertical as much as you can. Not even think about the oxer, and to really have him good under balance, to really give him time to jump that, and then worry about the oxer coming out, okay? So I'm going to have you start on number 5, and then you're going to go around and you're going to do the rest of the course. The double here, the 4 to the 1, the vertical out of the turn, and the last oxer, okay? So once again, this is, a good example of this horse's issue is his front end, and how we try to help him with that. And we did that really well in our warm-up. We got a really great shape in the warm-up, and it caught up to us at the end of the course. So we always have to try to find places in the course to readjust. Very good. Excellent. Good ride. So now, like we said, he's got a lot of time here. He has the horse in good balance, and he just concentrates on the vertical. Good ride. Good ride. Very good ride. Good. Keep him right. Okay. Now you readjust. You get him back in balance. Okay. Good, okay, very,